All right, we're just going to go down the list of the games and let's just go through this. Firstly, I want to start this meeting off by apologizing to LSU and wishing Harold Perkins a speedy recovery. Yeah, because literally, as soon as everything starts to look good again, it just gets bad again. Like, we can never catch a break. Yeah, losing the only elite player on your defense when you've got plenty of players on your team that probably couldn't stop a baby from getting into a cookie jar is pretty tough, but I'm sure you'll figure it out. What the heck is that? Okay, Ole Miss, you don't know what that is because you haven't recruited a defensive player in like years, but yet people are still getting boat raced by the lane train. So anyway, as I was saying, I just mentioned LSU. LSU, congratulations on your big win against UCLA. You say it like beating UCLA is like this great thing when we struggled to contain the line of scrimmage in the first half. Yeah, but you pitched a second half shutout. Only able to be shut out in the first, only being able to shut out UCLA in one half of a football game isn't really shutting them out at all. Okay, we're still at that version of LSU. I really want to quickly go over the whatever the heck that Auburn and Arkansas game was. Guys, we're 3-0 or 3-1. Sorry, we have that one loss that I don't really like to talk about. But we're 3-1. I mean, Sam Pittman's turning things around, maybe. I'd slow your roll there, Arkansas. After all, it was Auburn. Ah, yes, as usual, we continue to embarrass this conference. It's great. It still amazes me how we consider Auburn a member of this conference. You act like we don't have Vanderbilt in the room. Yeah, well, here's the thing about that, Auburn. Vanderbilt almost beat a top 10 team while you got boat raced by a bunch of hogs. Yeah, did you guys see that? We almost won. Whew, that was close. Yeah, Mizzou, honestly, how do you go to overtime and only beat Vanderbilt because of a missed field goal? Like how? Oh, so Vanderbilt did their best impression of Alabama. Ah, yes, the kick six. The last time I had any sort of happiness. Okay, I will have all of you losers over there know that I am still here. I'm still the dynasty. Speaking of Alabama, obviously College Game Day will be heading there next weekend for your matchup against Georgia. I can't wait to beat Georgia again. Oh, that ain't happening again this time. You don't have your Lord and Savior Nick Saban. Okay, let's not name call here. Nah, he's not name calling. Saban is Satan. For once, I actually agree with the Cajun. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with him too. I'll have you know that I hate you both equally. I mean, Georgia kind of is the new Bama, aren't they? They cannot be the new Alabama when I am still Alabama. In terms of annoyance, no, Vandy, but they've always been very close. Auburn, hey, give me that book back. Huh? Oh, yeah, sorry. I thought this was my beer. Here you go, sorry. Jeez, this is why we cannot have Auburn showing on live television. What is this about that I'm seeing about Clemson destroying an ACC opponent? Yeah, I think that week 1 loss against Georgia really woke up our players. Did Dabo just happen to tap into the transfer portal and dominate? Ha, no, not even close. And what's this about Cade Klubnik looking like good? Yeah, I don't know what happened to him. He just came into this game against NC State and just came out of it like a bat out of hell. So, I'm confused. Clemson, are you good again? I sure hope not. Ah, look at that. Florida State finally got their first win of the year. And I cherished every second of it. Now, if only you could have done that against Memphis. This continues to still just be the worst year of my life. Oh, just you wait. It's probably going to get worse. Let's see. USC. Tough break. That was the any bit of happiness I got last night. We were playing so well at first, and then I just don't know what happened. The revenge of the Wolverines has been beautiful. We got a revenge win against USC when everybody thought we were down. Oh, calm down. All you did was just beat Lincoln Riley, who hasn't known what a defense has looked like in years. Thank you, Michigan. I got you, my Cajun brother. But man, so where's all the haters that said we were still down and we couldn't do anything? Oh, we're still right here. Okay, if I have to deal with you two getting an argument again and corrupting this freaking call, I'm going to be pissed. So let's just not. And Ohio State, who have you even played? It doesn't really matter. We've destroyed everybody we have. You have no Power 5 opponents in your out-of-conference, so you have zero room to talk here. Guys, you might as well just give Travis Hunter the Heisman now. In one of the most improbable plays I think I've ever seen. But, fair play to you, Colorado. Now just go ahead and give us a top 25 ranking and all will be good. Are you just forgetting about the fact that Nebraska boat raced you? Yes, I'm trying to forget about that. And speaking of Nebraska, man, they're off to a good start. I mean, I'm wondering if the Cornhuskers are going to be able to... Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop you right there, because they're not doing anything yet. Oh, no. They stole our signals. Dang, Michigan, what the heck are you doing in Lincoln? This game had nothing to do with me. This time. Okay, you two. Illinois, did you seriously beat Nebraska? Yeah, I sure did, and I spoiled their whole fan base's 400-something sellout, as if there weren't still tickets available late into the fourth quarter of that game. Okay, Illinois, there's no need to gloat about Nebraska's phony sellout streak. It's not phony, it's real! About as real as your chance to make the college football playoff anymore, but man, what a great year to be an Illini right now. I'd slow your roll there, Illinois. You still got a ton of opponents to play. And I'm fully expecting to be absolutely ashamed of when we do. But you know what? I'm enjoying my life while I have. I'm enjoying it while I have it. This is already such a weird season considering Illinois and Iowa State are both ranked in the top 25 at this moment. And Nebraska was ranked at one point. Yeah, this is going to be a weird year. Oklahoma State, congratulations on a crushing defeat. Why is that? Why am I getting a congratulations for that? Oh, I don't know. Maybe if you would use Ollie Gordon a little bit more, maybe you actually would have had a shot at beating Utah in this game. Man, the Big 12 has just welcomed us with open arms. I'm amazed. Yeah, and speaking of Kansas State, I want to go ahead and say, well done. You effectively have put the Big 12 into Utah's hands to lose. Look, man, I wasn't expecting to be surprised by BYU either. Yeah, well, maybe you shouldn't have taken them so lightly, because then you just got boat raced in Provo. So, Kansas State, I was honestly rooting for you just for some competition, and because, well, don't even say it, Utah, please. We cannot have explicitives. Guys, we've won. I'm starting to believe again in Billy Napier. Florida, April Fool's was like months ago. Yeah, you're right. I guess I didn't hide it too well. Domination. Man, I haven't had this feeling since 2003. I gotta say, Miami, it's pretty nice having you back. No, it's definitely not. Yeah, I would much rather go back to the time when they weren't. I mean, we got arguably the Heisman favorite. Cam Ward is balling out like this. This is a great year already. Well, another week, another domination. You can just go ahead and put us back in the top 5. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. Look, I don't understand what your reason for hating me has been all this time, but just you wait until we beat Ohio State. Oh, that's not happening, because now I know what you're capable of. Yeah, that'll be a fun one. Texas, another week where you have just absolutely dominated. Still number 1, and it still feels so surreal. Hey, did you guys see Arch Manning? He might be a high... No, we're not going to talk about Arch Manning right now because he's not even your starting quarterback. A&M, congratulations. You are still an embarrassment to the SEC and the rest of college football. Look, man, Bowling Green caught us off guard. In your home stadium. I get it, all right? It's the MAC school. And not even a better MAC school. Look, I understand it, all right? We're disappointed again, and I get it. And it was one of the funniest things I've ever seen. Are you telling me and Miami might be the 2 best teams in the ACC? As weird as that sounds, yes. Who would have thunk it? Not I. I wonder how much it'd be to go back. Hey, Florida State, maybe Florida will let you use your time machine. His time machine. That's funny that you think I would ever do anything for him. No, yeah, I think I'd rather jump off the Empire State Building before asking Florida for help. Yeah, well, you asked Auburn for help last week, so... and congratulations, I want to go ahead and give a massive congratulations to Nico Imaliava and the Tennessee Volunteers for an absolutely incredible performance. You know, we honestly probably could have scored more, but we put our foot off the gas to let Josh Heupel and let Oklahoma fans at least have a little bit of happiness after seeing a former player from them absolutely destroy them in their own stadium. I should have stayed in the Big 12. I mean, Nico's playing incredible, and he's only a freshman. Like, imagine how good he's going to be in a few years. Like, I have never had so much hope being me in years. And this is... It's a great time. Great time. I'm loving every second of it. Yeah, yet again, Tennessee is looking really, really good. Oh, we're going to carve them up real quick. Yeah, I don't know if I'd say that because you couldn't even carve up Kentucky and Kroger. So, all right, look, there's a Friends ER crossover episode tonight, and honestly, you're bumming me out. I do not need to be reminded of that. There's a Friends ER crossover episode tonight, and you do not need to bum me out for that. I'm trying to forget that game ever happened. Yeah, well, you rubbed it in our faces when you won 2 national titles in a row that you hadn't won something in like 40 years, so I mean, this is kind of well-deserved. But anyways, that is week 4. Week 5, obviously, again, we'll be heading to Tuscaloosa, Alabama for the I hope they both lose game. That's funny. That's what they call me in Oklahoma's game, too. Auburn, if you hijack this meeting one more time, I will beat you. Buddy, you act like that'd be a punishment for me. Yeah, I like that we just stop playing games. Yeah, I like to make a motion that we just stop playing games as well. Permanently. Okay, the next person that hijacks this meeting is going to be getting the death penalty. Oh my God, South Carolina. These refs are out to get me. Oh my Lord. Like I was saying, Tuscaloosa, Alabama, college game day. I'd say let's try to have a calm week, but knowing college football and knowing how this past week went, saying that is like, I don't know, LSU getting a stop on defense. It just isn't going to happen. Okay, that was uncalled for. That's ironic because that's probably what a lot of the flags against South Carolina in your game against them was. The refs didn't blow a 17-point lead. As I was saying, week 4, everybody. Roll Tide. Roll Tide? Oh, yeah, you can Roll Tide my ass.